thank you all for coming. So, disability awareness. Of course, I've been thinking a lot about what that means, and I started to realize that most everybody here in the room is in the business of disability awareness. Whether we're a parent of a child with special needs, or we're living with a disability, or we're working with a special needs population, or we're simply here to support whole children. All of us have learned what amazing gifts our kids have to offer, and many of us have fought for them and advocated for them so they can live their lives to their fullest potential. So Cammie is one of those fighters, and over 10 years ago, she and a group of friends sat around a kitchen table and talked about how frustrated they were with the programs that their schools had to offer and how it wasn't working for their kids, and figured out a way to supplement that by starting an after-school enrichment program. And so Whole Children was born in what started as a very small program that was basically run by the women who started it, turned and blossomed into quite an amazing organization that serves hundreds of kids from around the valley. But here's what makes Cammie different from the rest of us. She has a gift, and she has a way with words that's quite wonderful. And lucky for us, she's a writer. So what I love about Cammie is the way she looks at the world, and I've noticed this since I've known her. She tends to kind of marvel at everything. And while being Ethan's mom, she of course marveled at how amazing he was. And she also began to marvel at all the kids that were part of their lives because of Whole Children. And so she slowly started to incorporate those characters into her books. And she originally started off doing adult fiction, and the characters were more minor, took more minor parts in their books. But over time, she realized that she could give those characters a really central voice in her books. Because, as we know, our kids can do anything, and they live interesting, it's here, and amazing lives. So, that's right. Oh, sorry. So anyway, but first with Say What You Will, and Now a Step Towards Falling, she's giving us a compelling and honest look inside the world of those with disabilities, and she's sending a broad and important message about how kids with disabilities are really not so different from anyone else. So as I was preparing what to say today, I realized that this was actually technically the last event of 4 events we held to honor the 10th year of Whole Children. And that's all well and good, but it's actually very, very appropriate and fitting that this is the first event of our next decade. So, what better to do than honor somebody who has really reached a larger audience to change their perceptions of those with disabilities. For as we know, awareness leads to understanding, and understanding leads to compassion, and compassion leads to that thing that we all share as our mission, a better future for our children. So it's my great pleasure to award Cammie McGovern as Whole Children's first Disability Awareness Pioneer.